understand the impact of the e-commerce on the retailer sales and business opportunities in Morocco. We have visited Vantage Payment Systems, a leading online e-commerce solutions integrator that help many retailers moving from a physical shop to a secured online payment website.
We have noticed tremendous growth in the e-commerce sector in Morocco. In the last 5 to 7 years, we have noticed that there is newcomers to the business. So there's international operators that came into Morocco and started their business in Morocco. At the same time, there's Moroccan retailers who have adopted an e-commerce strategy, and they started their e-commerce business online, of course. So we've seen both models. We've seen traditional businesses also adopting an e-commerce strategy. We believe this is just the beginning. I think the opportunity is still tremendous because there is the e-commerce segment that's Moroccan, which means services and products that are sold in Morocco for Moroccan consumers. But there's also tremendous business opportunity to sell outside of Morocco. As you know, e-commerce has no boundaries, doesn't know any limitation or geographic limitation. And I think Morocco can have tremendous opportunity to export products and services to international markets. These could be markets that are partners of Morocco already in a traditional way of partnering up, but it could also be going to new markets. And I'll give you an example. Morocco is very advanced in the tourism area. You know, today, if you want to buy, a vacation in Morocco, you go through an operator like Booking or Expedia or others.
Based outside of Morocco.
Based outside of Morocco. Yeah. Why not go in directly to local platforms that can basically sell that vacation? So we've seen a lot of this transformation in different sectors that are strategic for Morocco. And I think this is just the beginning. I think in the next 5 years, we're going to see an acceleration, especially that the last COVID crisis has already accelerated this transformation, where actually we have seen new businesses evolve and show up out of nothing. You know, there's some auto entrepreneurs that showed up in 2020 that did not know anything about e-commerce, but started selling their products and services online because of the crisis that happened. And the Moroccan consumer has adapted to that quickly. So I think this is the beginning, and I think we're going to see transformation. At the same time, there is a huge transformation around shopping. Traditionally Morocco is a traditional market. Morocco has been trading with a lot of partners traditionally, but now we've seen this trade evolve to a virtual trade. And even the Moroccan consumer is now much more comfortable with online shopping, with the online experience, with the different payment methods available and security of the payment methods. We are more comfortable with taking out our bank card and using it on sites that could be guaranteed by some type of insurance or some type of security. So I think the sector will live what we call the hockey stick. You know, it's just about to take off, and I believe that there will be a lot of investment in this sector going forward.
Is the telecom infrastructure one of the elements actually contributing to this new evolution?
Absolutely. I think access to the internet and the telecom infrastructure today, we have a very good coverage in the country. Most households have access to the web, either via 4G, 5G, or la DSL. Smartphones as well. We have very high smartphones ownership and penetration in Morocco. and the percentage of people who have access to banking services or payment cards, we're about 76%, one of the highest in Africa. I think we are second to South Africa, if I'm not mistaken. So these factors put together with the new development model that hopefully is going to double the household income in the next 10 to 12 years, I think we will see some amazing opportunities.
Is the e-commerce, you mentioned earlier something about the Moroccan products being actually sold elsewhere and that the e-commerce is facilitating that. Which basically sectors are key into actually this e-payments?
Well,
artisanal?
Yes. We've seen a lot of handmade stuff being sold outside of Morocco through platforms that either exist or that were put together to serve these communities. There are platforms that were put together to serve some cooperatives that basically bring this Moroccan products to the international scene. And there has been some good success stories there. But as I said, this is just the beginning. I think Morocco has a good strategy to export artisanal products, and beyond that. I mean, Morocco is known for some oils that are very, unique to the country. Pharmaceutical or parapharmaceutical products that are based of argan oil or some other types of oils.
Like prickly pear,
for example.
Yep.
So I think there's a focus on that. There are some marketplaces that were open to market these products, and I think this will help bring together some areas in Morocco that don't know this commerce yet, but they have been approached to start selling their products outside of the country.
Okay. How VPS contributes on a daily basis into this digital retail transformation of the country?
Well, we like to think that we do our part to help this sector, get bigger, and I'm very proud when I see that there is, a merchant in the deep mountains of Morocco being able to sell a rug or something that they made with their hand on a platform where we basically powered the platform with the payment methods, which we have done already in many instances. The advantage we have is that we're integrated with some international platforms, and we offer turnkey solution to these merchants. In a sense, we also help them put their product on the shelves, on the online shelves. So we are integrated with some platforms, international platforms. First of all, international payments platforms, which allows the transactions to happen, and also technology marketplaces that help these merchants expose their product. So we provide the turnkey solutions, and beyond that, we basically accept multitude of payment methods, from cards to mobile to cash. Sometimes, as you know, we're still a cash society, and I think cash is still dominant in transactions. We have a network of partners where we can complement the transaction via cash.
So basically, you give more choices to
Absolutely.
Any shopper, either to pay online using their bank cards or to pay cash at a certain pay point. Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
We encourage paying online because of different factors, traceability, security. I mean, today we're proud to see that there's not much fraud in this value chain. I think payments online are secured pretty much 100% today. We don't see much fraud, so people are more encouraged to pay online. We don't like to see cash circulating a lot. I think there's a cost to that. So we encourage, a virtual process end to end.
Great. Well, the last question, but not the least, is it difficult to integrate an online payment to any retailer's website?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It could take 24 hours, and we can have merchants up and running. Really, it's all the technology is already developed. It's plug and play now. It's just there is some administrative work. Basically, the merchant has to provide some paperwork, but beyond that, the integration putting together the payment page is becoming very easy for us. We do it every day for our customers. Within 24 hours, it can be operational.